Oh no. I'm just gonna try again. Good old times to immortals out there, and welcome back to Infinity Complex Palace of the Immortals. I am your immortal king, Chris. Okay, now it's working. We are back with more Satisfactory. I have a button on the back of my headset, guys, and I think it was depressed when I started, which means that it wasn't recording. If it was, whatever. Mistakes happen. Things happen. Last time we were playing, we left off, we were getting some power and getting everything built. We had gotten power, and we got some basic copper and metal, or copper and iron facilities going. I turned the game on much earlier today because I had to go to the store, and I decided, hey, while I'm at the store, why not use that opportunity to build up some stuff? So things are full-ish. So the main objective I have at this point in time is to try and get a facility of each type, of each material, so on and so forth. I understand that I'm probably not going to need some of this stuff for a lot coming up, but at the same time, I am going to need a lot of this for coming up. I would rather just start setting up systems that get me everything I need from a single source, or as many sources as it legitimately takes, I should say. So, in the example of my screws, for instance, all of my screws are coming from a single iron source into a single storage bin and going through the whole process of being processed. I think that's what I want to have set up right now. While it's not the most efficient means, it does mean that every source of material I find is going towards a new outcome. Now, what other things can be made out of iron by itself? Not much. I think everything else. Do I have everything that can be made out of ingots by itself? I do? Okay. So the next thing I want to do is set up a facility for reinforced iron plates. To do this, I'm going to need two more drills, one for the iron source to get iron plates, and one for the iron source to get the screws. And that's still going to be difficult, but I should be able to get it. I mean, it should work. In the end, it should work. So we'll see. But we need to find two more sources of iron for that. Okay, am I going bonkers? This is a. Where's the other one? Please tell me it's not under the elevator. Please tell me I didn't bury it with the elevator. Oh, no, it's just right here. It's perfect. Well, you see, mistakes were made. How's my inventory looking? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Let's see. Actions, delete of all type. Yeah, that helps. Delete of all type. Yeah, that helps. Okay. I wonder what they're gonna do. Not my problem, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna build the drills, and then I'm gonna try and figure out how to finagle this so that it all fits. Because I'm a lunatic. He's insane. Hey, nobody asked you. Alright, so, drill. Yes, I have an idea. This is stupid, but I mean, I very much doubt I can get it to work. I very much doubt I can get it to work. Wait, buttons. Figure out buttons. Okay. Chris, one day I'm gonna slap you. I want to place it further away, and you are making that very difficult. Let's see. Well, that fits. I mean, it's a little off the edge, but it fits. Live with it. Being perfect. Okay. Love that noise. Fantastic. Now, I hear many of you going, what are you doing? There's a... Man, I didn't even know there was a front to this thing. How crazy is that? I always place it so that I can get better access to the conveyor belts. Haha. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I don't care what you do, just go. That makes beautiful sense to me. I can't put buildings inside of buildings. Or maybe I can. I thought that was part of the same structure. They're so close together. You lied to me, game. Alright. And a power pole here. And a power pole here. And a power pole. Oh, that's a hole here. Oh no, I don't have any cable. What am I gonna do? I didn't mean to do that. Just wanted to take one roll. Give me that jelly roll. Yeah, I already know. I already know that my power capacity is way up there. Or my power production is already way up there. See, I'm using 111 for all of this. So I need to figure this out. Make sure I'm not going to overload this. Alright. Where are the conveyor belts on this thing now that I've done this? I've got them here and there. This is in a terrible spot. Where's the front of this thing at, according to this thing? This is the front according to this thing? And the conveyor belts are all the way in the back? I don't like that. I like that. That's right in. No questions. Back to work. Sense. This makes none. Don't care. It's not my place. Alright. So, production, we need 2 smelters. Smelter 1. Smelter 2. Conveyor schmelts. None of the build modes work for that, so we'll just... No, I pushed the wrong button again. I will tell you, the console controls for this are a little confusing. It's a lot easier on PC. So if that's your preference, that's your preference. I like the way a controller feels when I play games. It makes it more enjoyable. I don't like having my hands flat and having to... I don't enjoy that as much. I like being able to, I don't know, move my hands the way I can. It makes it more fun for me. It's hard to explain. Is that going right through the space elevator? Excellent. Okay. Alright, I can check my power grid from here. That didn't add too much, only 18 for that, but I haven't turned the smelters on. Smelter number 1 is just cooking. Wow, it looks like it is just pouring in, doesn't it? There we go. Smelter number 2 coming around the bend. The Steel Dragon. Let's go. Alright, what are we up to? I guess that... Okay. So once those were hooked up, even though they weren't active, it still told me what I needed. Okay, I can respect that. Now, more production. Constructors. But oh no, we don't have any reinforced iron plates. I could build a bench, see if I can make it there, but then I just have to go check over here anyway to see if I have to. See, I had enough to make the plates I needed. But it's a good thing that this is what we're aiming to make. Alright, so I need, what is it per to make the plates? Screws and iron plates. So I need to make iron rods into screws and plates. Okay. I'm eventually gonna need those others. I'm eventually gonna need the, I'm guessing, yeah, like I'm gonna need the, where's rotors? Rotors. There it is. See, I'm eventually gonna need screws and iron rods to make rotors. So this whole system works out better because now I'm not drawing from any other production source for any other reason. Even if I eventually don't need to be storing iron plates or screws or make anything by hand, why not? Let's just keep it anyway. I don't care. Now, what was I doing? Making reinforced iron plates. So I need 3 constructors, right. But that's not all, folks. We're also going to need an assembler, which means we're going to need some reinforced iron plates and a rotor, or some rotors. Now, what do I need? I need more stuff for the rotors. Screws and iron rods, I believe it said. That should be enough, yeah? Probably going to need to boost my power before I do this, though. I think the assembler is a huge draw. That's enough of that. 8, 4, 10. Okay. Got plenty. All I need to do is put this together. Should have eaten lunch before I started. Now I'm hungry. "15 megawatts of power. 15. After adding these guys 12 to this, it's not going to be enough. I'm gonna already be at 141 with these guys, and I need to actually add another power pole. Gonna add 2 more. Yeah, and I can have a capacity of 150. Nope. I'm gonna need more power. So we're gonna need yet another coal generator. So let's get the recipe out for that. Now look, we've got everything we need because we were trying to make an assembler. But we still need to make 12 more of these, so let's get to work. Oh, you know what? What am I doing? I don't need to be building iron plates. I've got a whole box of iron plates. Now I'm making extra so that I can still come back and build my assembler. I believe I needed 8 reinforced iron plates and 20 reinforced iron plates, so 20 should be good. 28 should be good for that. I'll also manufacture a handful more rotors just to make sure I've got enough on that. I forget how many it was I needed exactly, but I believe 20 will be plenty for both. 4 and 8. 10 and 20. Yeah, I needed 14 and 28, so I'm good on both. The next thing I'm going to need is copper sheets. Now, thankfully, that's something that I already set up. And I'm going to take a bunch because I need to, my pipelines are barely holding together as is. I need to really smooth out that area. Oh man, things are already starting to get overlappy. Wow. Right in the face. Hey. What? Why you anger? What I do to you? I trapped it. You messed with the wrong man. I didn't have to do that at all. I was just curious to see if I could, since it seemed to be getting stuck on the conveyor belt, and the answer was yes. Yes, I can. And that makes me happy. Maybe it doesn't make you happy, but it definitely makes me happy. And maybe it does make you happy, but for sure it makes me happy. Ah, yes. The nightmare I've constructed for myself. I'm trying to figure out how I can rearrange this so that I can make this work. I will accept that. I will allow it. No, we're gonna really ask the question. Will one water pump handle 3 generators? Oops. Toggle build mode. Noodle. Okay, why is it called noodle? Auto 2D. I don't understand some of this, but okay. I just wanna... That was what I was trying to do. With not as much success as I was hoping, obviously. Absolutely makes sense to me. Doesn't matter, it's working. We have coal going in. We have water going in. We have... There's water going into all of these? Wow, this pump is doing its job. Is it managing to get more filled, or is it running out? Oh, it's filling. Eventually, it should end up maxing out again. So it's working, but now it's just barely. So 3. That's the capacity. But that should be plenty for me to get my base even more automated at this point. That is awesome! Yeah! Okay. That definitely lets me get a couple of assemblers, but not many. But I really don't. I have this one and another, and I'm capable of setting up for one more. That's why I wanted to keep the basic materials, because basic materials are used in most building constructions. So, jump off of the, what was that? The coal sloth onto the speedy copper serpent. Ah, yes, that's what I was doing. I am now... an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I'm so stupid. I ran all the way back, and you know what I forgot to do, folks? Do you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to attach a power line. I love that tree right in the middle. It's proof that me and nature do not give a crap if we get in each other's way, but at the same time, we are not going to interfere with each other. You are allowed to grow, tree, and I am allowed to construct. You and I both understand that we have things we must do, and we just live with it. Okay, we're gonna have to... Man, why am I always missing things? I don't even have the stuff I need to make the stuff. Alright. I mean, it's technically closer than home. Crap. Sorry, just brute forcing it.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
Okay. That's what I'll do. That's not what I'll do. "42 is the number of the gods." Okay, finally. Can I make this stuff? Pardon me, folks. I'm gonna eat a marshmallow. A lemon meringue marshmallow. While I wait for this. It's a reward for all my hard work. If I can get the package open. I'm a fool. Yummy. I forgot what I was doing. I know I could have just run back to base, grabbed some wire, instead of going somewhere, mining it, making it. It probably would have taken me less time to do that. But also, no. That isn't rational. Okay. You gotta do this smart-wise. There we go. 225 megawatts of power. My water is managing to cap. No cap. So that's about as optimized as I think I'm going to get these. So I definitely will have to build another water pump to build the next set of generators. And given the fact that I have limited water, it may behoove me to try and limit the amount of things I do. But, whatever. We're going to go for it. Alright, so, what's next on the agenda? Well, I say we finish the assembler project. That's right. I need to do that. Hey, what's up? What did I title this episode? I can't remember. Expansion pack, because we're expanding. Whoosh. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Or not. Oh, so satisfying to see this part. Under the conveyor belts. Oh no, I'm stuck. I guess I gotta go this way. Alright. And now... long last, but at last, the assembler. Which I guess... that works. That doesn't. That's a terrible place to snap. I think I missed it again. I did. Okay, that should be, like... Oh my god, how did that not line up perfect? Because apparently I'm an idiot. What? That looks like... God, it's not even straight. Okay. Good enough. Are you kidding me? Conveyor belt is too steep. That is bull. Missing concrete. Now I'm just mad. Now I'm just mad. That was like it. That should have gone. That should have gone, and I don't know why it didn't. Now it's just being mean to me for no reason. Is this because I'm trying to explore, expand, and exploit, and you don't want me to? Because that's just rude. Don't be rude. Alright. Because I'm just sick of this at this point. Cannot believe I had to go that crazy with it. Because I'm not even ready for this. Nope, nope, see, I've already forgotten what I'm doing. Okay. This is all done right. Spectacular. Go for it. We just need to connect. I know I have an extra connection around here that I saved specifically for this. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Is that enough? Excellent. We are up to the reinforced iron plates. And that only took me a whole hour to get that far for that one little expansion pack. Because I had to stop, build up more power, other things, gather materials. It's just a pain in the neck right now. I'm going to find a way to condense all this because this system is not going to work in the long term. Guys, like, share, subscribe, comment, and check us out on Discord and Patreon. Shout out to Daily Streams, Husky Gaming, and Greg from Vigigamer. Whatever you choose to do, stay immortal, don't go dying on us. We love all of you, and we'll see you next time.